Hello everyone. Today I want to talk about the Galileo versus the old Voron switchwire extruder design, and why I think that the new design, the Galileo, especially the latch mechanism, is a stronger design. I don't want to go into detail about the actually extruders themselves. They have some obvious, this one, the Galileo extruder, has some obvious advantages over the old one, gearing wise and also weight wise. I don't want to talk a lot about that. What I want to talk about is the latch design and how it differs in its functionality. If we take a look at the old one, the Voron switchwire current extruded design, the filament grip is actually dependent on all of these parts, because this lever is secured down here and it pivots around this axle, and whenever you are to close this latch, this whole mechanism has to work in order for your filament grip to be precise and consistent. So you actually, whenever I close this one and the latch engages to this bolt up here and secures, then I have this one pushes to this lever, whatever it's called, and pushes it backwards, which pulls this whole lever backwards also, and this is what is affecting the filament grip in here. So if you were to have some different tolerances, creating some drag or whatever, this would affect the consistency of your filament grip. So this is the old Voron switchwire design. If we take a look at the new one and how it differs and works, then if we take a look at the latch design also, then we can see that instead of the spring engaging to this part, to these parts up here, it's engaged directly to the body. So for the filament grip, the only thing that affects the filament grip whenever the latch is closed is only the spring tension on this lever, the engagement point of the lever to the body, and then of course the gearing to the filament. So you can, and as you can see, when I move this and whenever it's closed, the only thing that are affecting the filament grip is this assembly right here. So you're not really compared to the old one, it doesn't really matter if the stuff up here is printed correctly, because you don't lose it whenever the latch is closed. And of course, whenever the latch is open, it's not that big of a deal if we have some issues up here, as long as the filament is just disengaged, then it works. The only thing that it's important about an extruder is, of course, an even, good, consistent filament grip. Apart from the latch design, of course, the new Galileo extruder has a bigger not gearing, but it has a bigger filament grip. The old Voron switchwire uses the 5mm BMG style regular ones that you find all over the place. The new one uses a bigger 8mm design, which creates it does have better filament grip. So that's the key differences between the old Voron switchwire and then the newly designed Galileo extruder. The only disadvantage, as far as I see it, is the filament path. You can see the old one, the filament path is not that long compared to the new Galileo extruder, due to the way the gearing here are on the same plane, the inside axle and the outside axle. On the old design, you could displace this one and actually put the output axle closer to the hot end, which makes a smaller filament pass. So that's the only differences. That's the only downside to the Galileo extruder, at least. Yeah, that's just what I want to talk about.